Oh, it's cold again. Y'all, this van is gonna kill me coming out here early mornings. It was 19 degrees yesterday when I started on this thing. I'll show you where I'm at. Surprise, it's not that much farther than the last time you saw it. Woo, that's cold too. So you'll see it in a future video, but we're putting in an AC unit, sneak peek. And it kind of forced me into figuring out how to make a cabinet. I'm kind of there. It's a whole thing. It's, you know, how I'm gonna do it is not traditional. Wow, that is great lighting, Brian. So I'm shifting my focus to, where's the sun? Okay, this should look a little better. This is gonna be like a shiplap deal right here. So I'm gonna build some little triangular pieces for both sides. And then I can lay shiplap right here up to this point. It's kind of the plan anyway. And then this is going to be like a shelf. So our bed's going to be yay high body. We're going to need like a shelf for a phone. So I'm going to try to build some sort of thing there, but it's kind of curved, so I'm going to have to use like some thin plywood. But anyway, that's today's plan. And then I'm going to do some more wiring if I get that far. Well, we'll see. Let's go see if it fits. Kind of hard to cut. And it might be flexible enough now where I can push it. Oh yeah. Push it real good. One down. For some reason, I measured this side. This was an inch here. But this one is 1.5 inches. So either I screwed it up or the van's made a little bit wonky. And since I'm a perfectionist, we're gonna blame the van. All right, next plan of attack. The van came with these little louver things that kind of fit in there. This one's actually for this side, but you get the idea. I'm going to take them and use them as a template to put some wood. I'm going to put wood around here, and then I'm going to put a little charging port in here, and then I'll put a shelf in here. And then when we're in bed, this is such a thing. When we're in bed, that way we can put our phone right here, and then the charging port can be up here and charging your phone while you're sleeping. That's the goal anyway, because the black louver things honestly look really ugly. So I'd rather have some white plywood or whatever there. It's kind of nice to have a goal, because the last couple days I've been a little bit goalless, and I've pretty much just been sitting in the van saying to myself, what to do next? What do I do next? But I kind of woke up with this plan today, and at least I'm knocking a couple things out. The wind chill is 9 degrees. I'm freezing, but I have to get this done. It is almost April, and I'm nowhere near ready to travel in this thing. So buckle down time. I mean, rough draft. We'll see how it fits. Yeah, so it's got a little bit of a twist to it, so that'll be a little bit interesting to figure out, but overall it looks pretty good. All right, Mama painted up our strips last night, so we can mount those. I hope I can remember which one goes to which side. This one's obviously the other side. I think I'm going to glue them on, but I also think I'm going to run just a couple of sheet metal screws in, just to kind of have some mechanical holding. It's not really holding anything up, but I don't really want it falling either, so I'll do that. Hopefully it works. It should be fine, right? Guess we'll find out. Well, unfortunately, this is the stuff I'm using to glue, and best if used above 40. We are a long ways away from 40 degrees, so we're gonna shift gears a little bit, and I think we're gonna start doing some wiring. I think a lot of people just kind of wing their electrical, but we did some drawings, and I've got, this one is just where my circuits are going to go, like my receptacles. And then I also made a spreadsheet which shows how many amps that circuit's going to use, the wire size I need to use for that circuit, and what size of fuse, because it is a lot to keep it all straight. Maybe I'm over prepared, I don't know. It is just a van, but I'm used to working off of like blueprints and things like that, so I like to have something to show me, hey, this is what goes where. Just makes it easier in my brain. This is why this van's taking me so long. Oh, and plus I wanted to show you guys what I did. This stuff is kind of hard to run by yourself, so I put this little pipe that I found in the garage with some plumbing strap and some 80/20, and now when I pull my wire, it just pulls instead of I have to walk back and forth from the shower to the front, threading it in. Now I can just grab it and pull. I think the only thing it'll catch on is maybe the edge of the shower here, but I might put something on that just so it kind of glides off. Anyway, little update. The day kind of got away from me a little bit. I didn't want to bore you guys with everything, and I'm not quite done, but I got all of this wiring is tucked into one piece of loom. All the lower wiring is tucked into one piece of loom, and then they meet here, and then they'll go through this hole into here. I'm not quite done, like I said, but it is getting nice out. It's 60 degrees, so I'm going to put my little pieces on now since it's warm enough to run my caulking. So, like we had started this morning, now that I have wires in my way, that'll just mount like that. I hope. I hope this works like I want it. Actually, it's like this. I thought that looked kind of weird. All right, wish me luck. Well, that's not good. That's gonna rattle around a bit down the road. I lost my bit down in the corner. I'll be driving down the road and like ting 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 ting. That won't drive me nuts. Oh my god. That's not going anywhere. Just kidding, Heather. She's gonna be editing this going. Too much there at the bottom. To back out the bottom a little bit. We're gonna call this a bust. The bottom's in a little far, but no, maybe not. If I gotta shim it, I gotta shim it. If you're watching this wondering how to do what I'm doing, I'm using a number 10 stainless sheet metal screw and pre-drilling with a 9/64 drill bit. That way the point doesn't have to pierce the metal. It's already got it, and then it'll grab. Just don't want to go super tight with it because it will strip out. That's why I'm using the glue also. I also don't have any longer screws than 1 1/4, and this piece of wood is like about 1 1/4. So I'm just going to counter bore it with a drill bit. Not the best option, but it's all I can do right now. I'll go about halfway. That one didn't go as well. I used this cheap scrap wood that I had, and it's still split. That's the problem with using like 1x4, like pine 1x4. I've been using pretty much all plywood, like 3/4 or 1/2 inch plywood on this whole build, because it doesn't split. Plus it's got the exterior glue and all that stuff. This I had laying around, it was the right size. I'm pretty much out of 3/4 plywood that would fit this length, so that's why I went with this. It's not a big deal. I'm just gonna finish nail this shiplap in here, so it's not a big deal. I did back it off just a little bit, and then that one's way down in. So now I can let that cure and dry, and I guess I'll find something else to do. That is probably gonna do it for this video. Let me know if you like these little update videos. I'm gonna try to do these once a week, once every 2 weeks, just kind of catching you up on where I'm at on the van, doing little projects here and there. Let me know in the comments, or like the video, that always helps. If you like the content, subscribe. Hopefully we'll get this thing done by summer and we can hit the road and do some really cool trips with it. We'll catch you in the next one, I guess. Dear editor, I forgot to put this piece in. I'm gonna do that real quick and you can run that before the ending if I have enough battery, because it's pretty low. Yeah, you know what, fuck it. Let me know if you like these little updates. I'm gonna try to do these maybe once a week. This fucking train. Are you done, bro? No? Still, okay, you're still going? Yeah. Yep, here we go. Now the dogs are howling.